Today on the table I have the Savage 111 and the Mossberg Patriot. You will see a price split of about $157, the Savage being $157 more than the Mossberg. Now that's the Mossberg with the cheap scope on it. If you get the one with the Vortex scope on it, then the Savage will only be $87 more than the Mossberg. The Mossberg comes with a 22-inch barrel. The barrel is fluted, so is the bolt. The Savage is a 24-inch barrel. The barrel and the bolt are not fluted. Magazine going in and out on the Mossberg, very easy, very user-friendly. The tab is plastic and it actually stays on the stock though. I do foresee that getting wore out at some point. The magazine on the Savage, very difficult to remove, but the tab is on the magazine, so, you know, either which way, a part's probably going to eventually break on either rifle and you're going to have to buy some stuff. And the magazine going in is very difficult. The Savage comes with a Nikon ballistic drop reticle. It's a 3x9. The Mossberg is just the standard reticle, 3x9. Now when you get the Vortex one, it might have a drop reticle in it. I don't know, we don't have that one. The Savage does have a slightly shorter length of pull. I prefer the shorter length of pull, but still it's too long for me. It's not short enough. The Savage has 3 different safety positions. You got on full safety, I guess you'd call it like a half safety, and then off safety. When you're on full safety, it locks your bolt, which is very cool because it's very easy to knock a bolt action rifle out of battery, causing your weapon not to fire. Or you can go on half safety and cycle out the live round without being in risk of it discharging. The Mossberg's just got off safety, on safety. I feel the switch is much easier to hit. It would definitely be more glove friendly. But even on safety, the bolt can cycle. So you have to decide if that's a big deal to you or not. The Savage, also the way it goes on safety, I prefer it better because it completely covers up the red dot when it's on full safety. So when it's off safety, you can see the red dot. The Mossberg, no matter what position the switch is in, you can always see the red dot. So it could get confusing, could cause you problems down the road. Both do have lightning triggers. Both trigger brakes are phenomenal. The bolt lugs, the Savage does look a lot bigger, but it's not. This part actually doesn't engage. It sits still, so only this part engages. So the actual bolt lug, the Mossberg does have a slightly bigger bolt lug. Now this is actually a 308 bolt, and this is a 300 Win Mag bolt, but they still look completely identical. The Mossberg does use a bigger ejector. And it's got a different style of extractor. It's got more of an angle on it, so I think going into battery would probably be slightly easier on the Mossberg. The bolts, when they're all the way out, both of them do wiggle. So I really don't think that's a thing. Now what would I pick? The Mossberg Patriot or the Savage? Well, to get the Mossberg Patriot and a comparable price, Mossberg is known for having a terrible stock, but even on their terrible stock, they do have good sling mounting points. Same with the Savage. Steel, they are removable. But anyway, to get this similar in price, you'd have to run the Vortex scope and a very nice walnut stock. So I feel in the end, you'd have a better rifle if you spent your money on Mossberg. Now, Savage does have a very nice name behind it. It's Savage. They've been around forever, and they typically do make good firearms. But I just don't see the extra money and where it's spent. I mean, this rifle as a whole, for me, it's not worth it. So I would definitely pick the Mossberg. But leave in the comments below which one you would pick and why. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.